Today I'm going to do an unboxing of Warfighter Modern Shadow War expansion number 57. This is dealing with the raid and slash assassination attempt on General Soleimani, who was a Iranian general who was, backing some radical forces and undertaking ops that the United States thought that we should eliminate. So why am I doing this today? Well, I got this from DVG, and I got this from DVG basically on a request. I've got some contact with DVG, excellent company, probably the go-to solo war game company, at least becoming that way with their attention to solo games. And the recent raid that just happened earlier this month on an ISIS leader prompted me to kind of reach out to them and say, hey, are you going to be doing something on that? Are you going to be doing something on the raid of the ISIS leader that took place a few years back? Because I know that they've done some things like that. I mean, there's their Osama bin Laden set that does or expansion that goes after Osama bin Laden, and there's some similar features to this one, to what they did with Osama bin Laden and what they did with the recent raid, the recent ISIS leader. With the use of helicopters, and it was a raid, and going in to get documents as well, and the like. Anyway, so I reached out to them and asked them about that, and noted that I did not have this one for Warfighter, and they just sent it to me. So that's pretty awesome. I really do appreciate that. Great folks there. So so I wanted to cover this. I wanted to crack this open and talk about this a little bit, and I've got this on my Foot Locker that comes with that you can get for Warfighter. I have all my Warfighter Shadow stuff in this one, and also have the PMC stuff that I have is in this one as well. But they make Foot Lockers for the regular Warfighter Modern War, which was the original, and then also the World War II, and of course I have all that stuff. And not from DVG, not gratis from DVG. I went out and acquired that myself. So let's rip into this here and see what we get in this expansion here. And there's cards in that come with Shadow that talks about all these missions. How are you? Is it going to be coming from air, from water, or the like? And so, as I said, each one of these, this one was more of, I think this was like a drone attack. So this would probably be forces maybe needing to spot to paint the target for the strike. Maybe again, I haven't opened into this one. As I said, the Osama bin Laden and the recent ISIS leader attack. Oh, that's a hard one to get out there. Probably have some more similarities in some of what they did. And we also had issues with the helicopter there. There's something about us and helos that, going back to the Iranian hostages and Somalia and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so you get in here, you're going to get some new characters for the mission. And I'm not going to go into the details of Warfighter. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you probably know a little bit more about Warfighter, about, that you can have individuals, and you can have NPSs, and you can have squads, and the individuals will actually have a build out, which you would have for them, their loadout. This is their health loadout, and hand-to-hand. This is like their cost up there. And the NPCs have a little bit more of a built-in build-out or stuff that goes along with them. And then the squad has what it has. You don't build out squads at all. So now we're going to get into, these are the event card immediately reveal. So this is event cards. Here's your mission. So your mission is going to tell you the resources, time, objective, and the time clock's going to be ticking down. And if you run out of time, you run out of you kind of lose the mission. Objective, this is where the objective is going to be, what spot it's going to be in on your board, and then you get this one gives you a bonus loadout. Then it has some other effects. Here's like the entrance to it. So this is your mission. So I guess there's different routes there. This is on the ground. Here's his transport. And again, I think this is a matter of, yeah, that's your objective right there. And see that's your JTAC attacks. That's the drone attack there. There is your target, the embedded objective. Here's your target designator. So this is how you're going to paint the target here. Here's the drone that's going to come in there. And then you got to actually have F-15 back up. I haven't seen that before, so that'd be interesting. This gives you training, so this helps you guide, and it's going to give you some bonuses when you get to that point in the objective to guide that. It's got some new, skills and new some equipment there, new vehicles. And these are probably going to be locations. Yeah, these are your locations. So you got a back alley. And this is going to tell you how many resources you used. Is going to tell you how many hostiles. So if you picked not very many resources to go in, then you're not going to have as many hostiles. But if you have a lot, then it's going to be a little bit trickier. This one gets up to 13 hostiles. City street, well-lit street, underpass, dusty field, crosswalk, shadowy sidewalk, busy intersection, airport terminal, civilian house. And these are going to be some of the hostiles that you're going to get in here. Yeah, here's your hostile reaction force. And it tells you when you roll and what you miss, wounds, hits, and etc. So you got fanatic, insurgents, and then you're going to have to knock out 4 of those there to get rid of this hostile. Civilian, passing civilians. I wonder how that comes into play. Stalker, shadows. Okay, yeah, so they're going to come in. I forgot about that. They're going to come in like this, and you're going to see this side of it, and then when you engage it. So this was just shadows. This wasn't an actual force that you had to engage. It's been a while since I played this game. Armed civilian, gunmen, radio men, IED team, light machine gunner, sniper. You always got to worry about those. Technical and heavy machine gun. So that's what you get in the box. You're going to have your hostiles. You're going to have your locations. You're going to have your missions and your objective or target, and you get some new forces that you can use for this mission as well. So that is what you get in a box of Warfighter Modern Shadow expansion number 57, dealing with the attack on General Soleimani. Yeah, there you have it. I want to thank DVG for this. I might try to get this to the table. I haven't really done many playthroughs, or actually any playthroughs. I've done just a little bit of more exploration of stuff, but I might actually try to do somewhat of a playthrough on this, or at least some aspects of this, because this looks interesting. As I said, this series and doing these one-off missions, I do find kind of interesting. And there's, as I said, there's at least a couple more out there that they could readily adapt to this system without much trouble. So anyway, love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you like Warfighter? Do you like Warfighter Shadow? It's very similar to Modern, although it just really brings into the night ops and the equipment, and and the whole being quiet, and being and as it says here, being spooky, being sneaky. It does add a whole new level to the type of missions, and something you need to consider as you're going in on these. So I really do kind of like that. But what do you guys think? Love to hear your thoughts. But as always, and most importantly, thanks for spending some time with me. Thanks for watching.